Spoiler Alert is a biographical drama based on the memoir, Spoiler Alert, The Hero Dies, by founder of TVLine.com, Michael Ausiello. The film follows Ausiello's and his partner Kit Cowan's relationship and how it upends their lives when Cowan is diagnosed with terminal cancer. The movie stars Ben Parsons, Ben Aldridge, and the incomparable Sally Field. And our ISF correspondent, Miriam Tapia, sat down with the whole cast who brought this very real and endearing film to life.
Slim, I am. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this beauty. Kit, what is going on? Are you all right? Come down off the ledge, Mike. I'm seeing a doctor tomorrow.
I'm afraid the news isn't good.
Jim, I'm going to start with you. I want to know, what were those conversations like with Michael before making the film and even during making the film and bringing this story to life?
Well, Michael had asked me to conduct a Q&A at a Barnes & Noble for the release of his book. And so that organically started the conversation. It was really my husband who pushed to make it as a movie. And so he started that conversation. And, we worked with Michael Ausiello from that moment on finding writers, a director, through the casting, everything. So it's funny, it was a very lengthy and therefore in-depth time. And but the biggest thing of all for me always was the book he had written. And he had poured so much of himself into that novel, the retelling of this story, that anytime I had to know something about Michael, I could really just go back to the book.
I was afraid if you understood how beautiful you are that you'd leave me.
It's such a pleasure to speak with you. I want to start and talk about how you're feeling. What are some of the emotions that are going through you right now?
More than anything, pride for the movie that we created, but also just gratitude. It's so hard to get a movie made. I didn't realize how hard it was until I was in this process. But the fact that the book came out in 2017 and here we are in 2022 and we have a movie, it's a miracle.
What is going on here? Who is this guy?
He's my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Ben, did you have any difficult moments while making this film as Kit?
I think difficult moments. I think all of it was just a real joy and honor and pleasure to be a part of and to be telling that story. So I think the difficulty came from probably myself sometimes, or certainly in preparing for the role, I was definitely struck by a sense of responsibility I had for Kit's story and a sense of pressure as well. And that was really relieved for me by the people around me believing in me and also kind of guiding me through that. And none less than Michael Ausiello being so gracious.
My name is Michael. You're a great dancer. You're a terrible liar.
Now that the book is out, the film is out, I want to know, is there closure for you now that this story is, done and shown to the world?
So I don't know if I'm going to have, there is a little bit of closure. I don't know if full closure is ever really possible with this kind of experience, but I do feel like I'm coming to the end of a journey for sure, just because, I started writing this book in 2015. And part of me, I'm scared of what that's gonna be like when because in many ways this process has been about hanging on to Kit and hanging on to that love and hanging on to this story and still having him in my life. And I'm a little scared of what that's gonna be when that goes away.
What would have Kit thought about the film?
He would have thought Ben Aldridge was super hot and sexy and handsome and be like, thank you for casting him as me.
And like all love stories, it never actually ends.